Today, I'm sharing the 3 mindset mistakes to avoid if you're a busy and driven entrepreneur. Hi, I'm Gonsalves, founder of Heart Drumbeat, Brain and Body Training Academy. Most business owners today have too many demands on their time to make their impact. So I decided to share the biggest mindset mistakes that I regularly see with busy people that make the situation worse. So pay attention, because left unchecked, they will drain your energy, lock you into survival mode, and sabotage your business growth. Mistake mindset number 1, habitual rushing. If you find you're often racing to beat the clock, not taking breaks, and even gobbling down your food, you're setting up the mental conditioning of never having enough. Whether it's never having enough time, money, or energy to complete your projects, or to be present and available for the people and activities you love. Habitual rushing will create friction in your relationships and hardwires your brain into a scarcity mindset. Mistake mindset number 2, scattering or leaking your energy. And this is a form of mindlessness. It happens when you're multitasking, have too many distractions, or allow your time and energy to be controlled by the demands of others. If you have any of these tendencies, you'll be too tired and drained to complete your impact projects. You might even start feeling like a deadening or a dimming of your inner light, kind of numb inside. I call this the gray zone. Over time, it erodes your enthusiasm and guts your confidence. Mistake mindset number 3, telling yourself and others you're too busy. If you notice that you're doing this, my advice is don't. It's important not to be to make being too busy your identity or associating it with success or self-importance. It's counterproductive and actually delusional. Equating time worked with value produced or money earned is a job mentality. It's counterproductive as an entrepreneur. So I encourage you to sit with this and reframe your information to align more with becoming a leader everybody loves and being less overwhelmed. Stop asking others if they're busy too. So I remember when the topic of busyness started to dominate my world for a period of time. I'd taken on a big project that was super exciting. And while at the same time it was scary and overwhelming because I didn't realize how involved it was, and I needed to develop a lot of new skills. So weirdly, it suddenly seemed like everyone, whether I knew them or not, was asking me that question. How are you doing? Keeping busy? And that's a good thing. And I'd typically respond, yeah, it's nuts. And then they'd want me to explain. And I could feel my breath getting short, my energy draining whenever I did. And I noticed the conversations weren't all that bonding because they had no value. So I started to reply, I try not to think of it that way. And then I turned the topic into something more connecting. So within weeks, I noticed as my information was changing and I was catching myself that the energy dissipated and I was rarely asked that question anymore. So now this brings us to the 3rd principle of brain and energy management. And that's where mind goes, energy follows. If you repetitively feed your brain specific information, it accepts it as a fact, and the universe complies. So depending on how well you manage your mind and energy, that can be your biggest asset or a slippery slope of self-sabotage. So the solution is to develop the ability to regroup and reset your system back to zero at will, harnessing and redirecting your mind and energy to generate higher quality information that's more proactive, not so self-defeating. To stand tall and build a business you're proud of, it's important to master the ability to manage your brain and your energy well. And if you want to be guided step by step through the principles of brain and energy management to create a success mindset, join me for my online masterclass. It's complimentary. I'm inviting you as my guest. Just scroll down and click the link below this video. And if you have any questions or insights, pop them into the comments section. I'm here to help. Have a great day and take good care of yourself. It's the only one you've got.